This Sunday's WWE Hell in a Cell, and I'm gonna predict the card. That's the point of the video. So much like what I did with my No Mercy predictions, if I don't get the majority of my predictions right when I'm doing my reaction video for the pay-per-view, then I will do a challenge of your guys' choice, whatever you want. Just don't make me dress up like another woman again. Because the challenge I accepted last pay-per-view was I would dress up like Alexa Bliss. You're gonna see that tomorrow. Cedric Alexander, Sin Cara, and starts with the L. The other masked guy are taking on Tony Nese, Drew Gulak, and I just don't know who that guy is. Not one bit at all. Jinder Mahal? Is that? I feel like I should know who that is, honestly. I really have no idea. Instead of Sin Cara, probably should have been like Rich Swann. He was literally just on Raw, and he beat Brian Kendrick. But the point is, the face team's gonna win. I like all those guys. I really do like Tony Nese and Drew Gulak, but I'm a Cedric Alexander kind of guy, so I want him to win. Bayley's taking on Dana Brooke. Okay, it's not that I'm not interested in a Bayley match, but I'm not interested in a Dana Brooke match, so Bayley wins. Next, the club is taking on Kaz and Enzo. The thing about this match is that like it had like zero build up, like why is this even happening? But the thing about that is that I kind of like that. Like, you know, you just put a match on the card that it has no real background to it on why it really is happening, but it's just happening because it's a match. This is wrestling. Not everything needs to be storyline. If you watch other promotions, some matches happen out of just happening. It doesn't need to be storyline every single time. And I kind of like what they're doing, put a random match on the card that has some significance to it because two tag teams are really good, but also no background to it. So it's like, we're starting fresh. I need Gallo and Harrison to look like something special, so I want the club to win. The New Day's defending the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships against Sheamus and Cesaro. At first, when they made this tag team, I thought it was gonna be just pointless and really stupid, but it's actually kind of turned into something like Team Hell No. It's actually, you know, kind of interesting. Like, I'm liking it. It gets better and better every week. But for the sake of whatever you might write in the comments, I'm just gonna say New Day's gonna win. It'd be cool to see Cesaro and Sheamus win it. Not now, maybe later. As of right now, just keep it on New Day. The Cruiserweight Championship is going to be on the line, and I'm actually really excited for this match. I really want to see it. I'm more excited for this match than the Clash of Champions one. I felt like that was kind of like, it was good, it was just like no build up. Now you really have something to build off of, and it's like, I'm interested now. Again, what should be a really good match, TJ Perkins defends the WWE Cruiserweight Championship against the Brian Kendrick. I feel like when I say I want someone to win, it makes it sound like I hate the other person. I like TJ Perkins, but for this match, Brian Kendrick. I feel like TJ's reign has been a little like awkward just because he's the first champion, you know. It's nothing he did wrong, it's just because he's the first champion in a brand new era. So I say put on the Brian Kendrick. He has the in his name. Sounds important to me. Make him champ. Before I talk about the Hell in a Cell matches, there's three of them really. Three. They try to book it and make it sound like, oh, triple main event. Three's too much. One is good. Two is alright. Three is a crowd. To me, the only match I feel like should be inside the cell is the women's match. It's the only one that really has some hype to it. I feel like it needs to be inside of a cage because I just want to see them beat the crap out of each other. And then if you were gonna have a secondary one, then Roman and Rusev, honestly, because they have a feud that's felt like something worth watching. Not because of wrestling, because they're really good. But Seth and Kevin Owens, their feud has just been kind of like ill void. Like, it hasn't really happened that much. The entire Monday Night Raw was 3 hours talking about a piece of paper. I love the list. Jericho is literally my second favorite wrestler of all time. But the go-home show before Hell in a Cell for the Universal title was spent talking about a piece of paper, and Jericho is not even on the card. So honestly, I just kind of wish Seth and Kevin Owens were inside the cell, but they are, and it's still gonna be a really good match, but the build-up to it for your new World Championship sucks. Well, since I kind of trash talked them, I'll go ahead and tell you who I want to win for that. Kevin Owens, just keep it on him. There's no reason why Seth should win it. He'll probably end up facing Triple H Survivor Series. If not, push it to a Royal Rumble. If not, then push it to WrestleMania. I don't mind because I'm going to that. But honestly, I just want to see Seth Rollins out of the title picture just for a minute because I like Rollins as a face, but like I just don't want to see him in the title picture right now. I feel like I've been seeing this since like 2014. Roman and Rusev is a match that I'm actually kind of looking forward to see be inside the cell. One, because it's the first time United States Championship and it should only be the only time the United States Championship should ever be defended inside the cell, but it's going to be between two guys who have a really good feud going for themselves, and it feels like something that needs to be contained inside of a cell so they can fix their problems. Everything Rusev's been doing on Raw has been like just godly amazing, like him showing like his mom, who's an actual savage. Papa Rusev, a military savage, and his brother, a pizza flipping savage, and Grandmama Rusev, a wise savage, and the dog, and he is a savage because he's married to Lana. So I just like everything Rusev's been doing these past couple weeks, and he has a really cool beard. And Roman's doing what he just looks like he should be doing, not talking as much, but when he does, it's kind of just like insulting, or he just comes out and beats you up. That's the kind of stuff Roman needs to keep doing if you want him to finally be over with someone. And naturally, I'm just gonna say Roman's gonna win, and if you're trying to figure out what Rusev's gonna do next, I know Jericho's there, but I'm just saying, Kevin Owens could use an opponent. And finally, the women's Hell in a Cell match. Will this be the main event? Yes, Sasha and Charlotte could main event a pay-per-view. They did it on Raw once, and they had another match on Raw that honestly should have been the main event then. So yes, I feel like they are very deserving enough to be in the main event of a WWE pay-per-view. And of course, I'm gonna say Sasha's gonna win because it just makes sense. But Sasha's also been trying to put on a little bit of muscle, I see. Yeah, she probably watches a couple of my videos, you know. I gave her tips. So her body's able to resist some pretty big spots. All I'm saying is I don't want to see Sasha Banks jump off the cell. If one of them has to jump off the top of it, can be Charlotte. She's bigger, she's taller. I don't feel comfortable watching Sasha jump. I sound like a protective dad, but I like Sasha Banks in one piece. And yeah, so that's basically the video. So make sure you guys like, comment, share. In the comments down below, make sure to tell me who do you guys think is gonna win the pay-per-view. And also, if you have a challenge for me, like if I don't get the majority, I'll do whatever you want. As long as it's something that won't get me kicked out of school, I'll do it. And like I said earlier, tomorrow, you will see me dressed up like Alexa Bliss. This is a Harley Quinn wig that I bought off Amazon for $25. So we're doing this video. And yeah, guys, see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys like Hell in a Cell. Hope Sasha doesn't break in like the two pieces. And I hope the Shining Stars are a filler match. We outie!